Hey you guys, it's Britt. Today I wanted to jump on and talk to you for a few minutes about influencers influencing consumerism. It's really crazy. I've seen it a lot, especially on YouTube and Instagram. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so this topic has been on my mind for a while. And, me consuming a fair amount of YouTube and stuff on Instagram. I don't have TikTok or Twitter, but I've seen so many influencers using their platforms to not necessarily educate people on how to better their purchases and make better decisions when they're spending money. That sort of influence can be good, but most influencers are pushing products that they know damn well their subscribers don't need, and it's the frequency of said pushing products that you don't need. Most of the time, it can be up to a daily post on Instagram, multiple videos per week with product mentions, or even if it's not a product mention, it is look at all of these things that I bought, knowing that they're going to influence their subscribers or their followers to copy them and think that they need these items in their life as well. I've noticed a lot of times videos that are promoting consumerism are sort of disguised as decorate with me, shop with me. It doesn't necessarily have to be a haul. It could even be something like an organization video. I recently watched a video on Bits of Bree's channel from about 2 years ago, I think. And she was showing how she stores her seasonal decor. And she shows these big totes that she got at Target. And she was putting away her spring decor. And in that video, she mentioned how she has color-coded tubs in her garage based on what season the decor is from. Summer decor, Valentine's decor, Halloween, fall, Christmas, spring, Easter, so on and so forth. I don't know about you guys, but when I was growing up and even as an adult now, my seasonal decor is very minimal. For Christmas, we have decor that we use. However, we've used it for years. I don't buy new shit every Christmas. It sort of seems like these family vloggers, because they do the home tours, look at all of the decorations that I have for X holiday, they're consistently having to buy new things because they realize that they have to film a home tour and it can't be all the same stuff from last year. So we need to go buy 15 new items to sprinkle into the house so that it looks a little bit more interesting this year. It's this rinse and repeat cycle of buy new stuff through hauls or decorate with me or whatever, followed by decluttering. So it's a constant cycle of spending money and telling your followers what they need, and if not, you're showing them what they need without telling them you need this. So I want to read this definition of consumerism. I know most of you probably know exactly what consumerism is, but it is really well defined here. I have it pulled up. Consumerism is the idea that increasing the consumption of goods and services purchased in the market is always a desirable goal, and that a person's well-being and happiness depend fundamentally on obtaining consumer goods and material possessions. Does that not sound like what every influencer is doing? Constantly, you gotta have this. I love this. I'm obsessed with this. This is beautiful. This is amazing. In an economic sense, it is related predominantly to the Keynesian idea that consumer spending is the key driver of the economy and that encouraging consumers to spend is a major policy goal. From this point of view, consumerism is a positive phenomenon that fuels the economic growth. Consumerism is a theory that individuals who consume goods and services in large quantities will be better off. And then it also goes into some of the psychological consequences that can come from constantly spending all of your money on these items. And even if you're not spending all of your money on them, the over purchasing of stuff that you know you don't need is scary. So, as I'm sure a lot of you have noticed, content on YouTube for a lot of creators circulates around what are we spending our money on? What are we buying? It's the excessive $1,500 Costco grocery hauls and the constantly having to show what my house looks like this summer. You know, what cute candles am I buying? Now, I want to kind of draw a line in the sand here, because there is something different from buying a couple of things that you might not necessarily need versus making it a big focus of your channel online. You know, I've seen a lot of videos that are hacks and organize, like I said, organize with me, clean with me. However, when you go into the video, it's not showing you, here are some hacks that you can incorporate without having to buy anything. A lot of times it's, this is a hack, but you have to have this specific product in order to do the hack. To me, hacks are not telling people to go buy stuff. It's, you most likely have this product laying around your house. Here's a way to utilize it in order to make this part of your life a little bit easier. Does that make sense? The other thing that I want to discuss in this video is a common theme that I see on family vlogging channels, and that is Target hauls. I know it's sort of a running joke that all the mommy vloggers do is go to Starbucks and go to Target. And don't get me wrong, I frequent Target. That is not missed on me. However, typically when I'm going to Target, I have something that I am going there for. Whether it's stuff that we utilize every day, like a cleaning product, sponges, laundry detergent. These are things that we utilize, you know, every day or at least multiple times a week. I don't do laundry every day. And once in a while, I will pick up things that I don't necessarily need. But typically when I go there, I have a list of at least 5 or 6 items that we need refilled. Household essentials, shower gel, razors, paper towels, stuff like that. And then if I see a cute candle sitting on the end display, of course, like, you have to treat yourself once in a while. You cannot just go through life with this strict list of, I can't spend a penny outside of this budget. Once in a while, you do have to treat yourself. But I think of the people that are consuming family vlogs often, and I think about how they might be looking at these channels, hopefully just vicariously living through the family vloggers. But I realize that there are some people that absorb this content and they feel like in order to provide for their family, they have to have this product that the family vlogger is always talking about. I have to go to Container Store and get these organizing products in order to do a better job at organizing. And as far as the decor that is constantly being pushed on their channels, I'll tell you guys a little bit about my decor when I was growing up. So when I was little, we had Christmas decorations that we literally used from the time I can remember all the way through when I moved out of my dad's house. We used the same decorations every single year. Now, once in a while, maybe he would buy a new string of lights or a few new Christmas ornaments. You know, that was something a little bit different. But the foundation of our Christmas decorations were the same every single year. And I realize that some people go above and beyond for every holiday, and that's fine. But if you are overextending yourself financially, that's where it can become a problem. And once you overextend yourself financially and you start to see those hard numbers and really feel it in your pockets, that is what can lead into these psychological issues that were mentioned on this website. I would say that if you're looking for hacks and you're looking for how to declutter and do all of these things, try to find someone who is not telling you, oh, I got these bins at Target and I got this organization set from Container Store and I ordered this stuff from Grove Collaborative. They love to work with Grove. That's another company. You know, I'm going to show a cleaning routine, but you have to buy these, you know, you got to have these products. These are the best. Do your best with what you have and gravitate towards channels that are not operating that way, if that makes sense. If you're looking for hacks and someone's telling you, well, in order to do this hack, you have to have this product. No, look for someone who's saying, if you want to use this hack, you most likely have tin foil and rubber bands sitting around your house. That's an actual hack. That's not telling you, go buy all of this stuff so that you can save 5 minutes in your morning routine. That just doesn't make sense. I think a lot of times people will see mommy vloggers online, and I think the thing that makes me the most sad about it all is I don't have kids, okay? But you have people who have kids and are watching these vloggers. Let's just say they're watching a how I pack my kids' lunch for school video. And this mom or this dad is used to packing them a sandwich, putting it in a Ziploc bag, giving them a bag of chips and an apple, and they're out the door. They have their lunchbox or they go in a paper bag, whatever their current routine is. Then they come across a family vlogger who's packing their kids' lunch for school, and it includes a $30 bento box, you know, really fancy reusable Ziploc bags, all of this kind of stuff. And the family vlogger is saying how amazing these products are. For some people, they are going to feel like their dollar store Ziploc bags and the paper bag is not good enough. And I think that influencers, I hope that we get a new wave of influencers that are a little bit more in touch with their impact on their audience. Because these videos are never paired with, if you guys don't have these, you don't need them, use this instead, you know, whatever. It's not paired with that. It's paired with, this is amazing, I love it, it's the best thing ever. And half the time they're only saying that because it's a sponsored video or a sponsored post. So I will say what I say in so many of my other videos. If you are a parent and you are consuming family vlogger content, do not overextend your pockets because you see these special, one-of-a-kind products being pushed by influencers on their channels. You are doing just fine with your, you know, Halloween decor that you've been using for the last 5 or 6 years and your brown paper bag lunch. If your kids are fed, loved, and taken care of, you do not need to ever compare yourself to this unattainable lifestyle that these influencers are consistently pushing on their channels. Your child is happy, your child is fed and loved and, you know, taken care of. None of this matters. And I think there's a fine line because some people really like to, you know, consume this content, but you also need to have enough self-awareness to not compare yourselves to them because it can be very unhealthy. And the ones that compare themselves to them or are consistently buying whatever it is these influencers are pushing, that's the money-making circle of their subscribers. That's where they make their money, and that's why they continue to push products. And, you know, when they do a collab, they can see how many units did we sell. And if they sell enough units, then the next collab is going to be bigger and it's going to make them even more money. So nobody needs seasonal decor, and you don't have to go to TJ Maxx or Target every, you know, 6 times a year to buy a couple new pieces of decor, unless that's something that is within your means and you're doing it because you want to do it and because it's going to make you happy. That's one thing, but I wish people would be a little bit more in tune with how heavy consumerism is. These are people that are making sometimes millions of dollars a year. Half the time the products are sent to them. And even if the products aren't sent to them, they're either working with the company on a collab, making money, or let's just say that none of that is happening and they're spending their own money. These are people who have made hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars off the backs of their children being put on YouTube. So that is within their means, and they have to buy all this junk in order to have content and keep people interested. So just remember that. Don't spread yourself too thin, and you know, don't ever feel like your Ziploc bags are not good enough because this influencer says that you got to have this bento box and this whatever. You're doing just fine with what you have. Don't compare your life to theirs. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for now. But if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.